Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve their goals effortlessly, while others struggle? It's a question that has puzzled many of us, but the answer might be simpler than you think. The secret ingredient is often self-belief, a powerful force that can make or break our chances of success. Imagine self-belief as a silent cheerleader, constantly whispering words of encouragement in your ear, always ready to lift you up when you stumble. It's the voice that tells you, yes, you can, when the world around you is shouting, no, you can't. It's the driving force that propels you forward, even when the road ahead looks treacherous and uncertain. Now let's consider a real-life example. Picture a woman named Maya. Maya was born into a life of adversity. Her family was poor, and she was told from a young age that she would never amount to much. But Maya had a dream. She dreamt of becoming a successful entrepreneur, of breaking the cycle of poverty that had ensnared her family for generations. Despite the odds stacked against her, Maya never lost her belief in herself. She worked tirelessly, day in and day out, fueled by her unwavering self-belief. She faced countless rejections and failures along the way, but she never let them deter her. Each failure, each rejection only made her belief in herself grow stronger. As you may have guessed, Maya's story has a happy ending. Today, she is a successful entrepreneur, living the life she once only dreamt of. Her journey was not easy, far from it, but her belief in herself, her conviction that she's capable of achieving her dreams, was the key to her success. And so, her belief in herself became her superpower, her guiding light through the darkest times. It was the force that pushed her to keep going when the world seemed against her. It was the energy that fueled her determination, her resilience, and ultimately her success. And if self-belief could do all this for Maya, just imagine what it could do for you. But don't just take our word for it. There's science behind this too. You see, the concept of belief isn't just some airy-fairy feel-good mantra. It's deeply rooted in psychology, and it's called self-efficacy. Now, what is self-efficacy, you ask? Well, it's the belief in our own abilities to meet the challenges ahead and to complete a task successfully. It's about having faith in our own competence. And it's not just a nice-to-have, it's a must-have, because studies have shown that those with high self-efficacy are more likely to take on difficult tasks, persist in the face of adversity, and bounce back from failure. Let's delve a bit deeper. In the 70s, a psychologist named Albert Bandura conducted a series of studies that fundamentally changed our understanding of self-belief. He found that self-efficacy plays a significant role in how we approach goals, tasks, and challenges. Bandura's research showed that people with a strong sense of self-efficacy view challenging problems as tasks to be mastered rather than threats to be avoided. They have a deeper interest in the activities they are involved in, and they form a stronger sense of commitment to their interests and activities. But the most interesting part? Those with a high sense of self-efficacy recover more quickly from setbacks and are more likely to attribute failure to a lack of effort or knowledge, which can be acquired rather than to a lack of ability. In other words, they don't just give up when the going gets tough. They dig their heels in, they learn, they adapt, and they keep going. And that's the power of belief in action. So it's not just about believing and achieving. It's about harnessing that belief to drive action, to push through challenges, to bounce back from failures. It's about leveraging that belief as a tool to conquer whatever stands in your way. So the science is clear. Belief in oneself is not just motivational jargon, it's a psychological fact. But what if you're thinking, I just don't have that kind of belief in myself? Now, that's a common sentiment and you're not alone. It's natural to encounter barriers to self-belief, like the fear of failure or the echo of negative self-talk. Consider the story of a woman named Sarah. Sarah was an aspiring writer, but was paralyzed by the fear of rejection. Every time she attempted to put pen to paper, negative thoughts would swirl in her mind, saying, "You're not good enough. No one will want to read your work." These thoughts held her captive, creating a barrier to her self-belief. But Sarah was determined. She started by acknowledging her fears and self-doubts. She understood that failure is not a reflection of her worth, but a natural part of the journey towards success. She also realized that the negative self-talk was just a manifestation of her insecurities, not a reality. Sarah began to counteract these negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Every morning, she would look in the mirror and tell herself, "I am a talented writer. I have unique stories to tell. I am capable of success." It wasn't easy, and it didn't happen overnight. But with persistence, Sarah began to believe in herself. And guess what? Sarah didn't just break through her belief barrier, she shattered it. She published her first book, and it was a roaring success. So remember, it's not about whether you currently believe in yourself, it's about whether you're willing to fight to develop that belief. She didn't just break through her belief barrier, she shattered it. The good news is, self-belief is something you can cultivate. It's like a garden that thrives when tended with care and patience. So how do you plant the seeds of self-belief? First, setting achievable goals is a great place to start. These act as stepping stones, leading you towards your larger aspirations. Each small victory bolsters your belief in your own capabilities. Next, practice positive self-talk. What you tell yourself matters immensely. Nurture your mind with words of encouragement and affirmation. Remember, your words are the architect of your reality. Finally, embrace failure not as a setback, but as a learning opportunity. It's the universe's way of saying, there's a better way to do this. When you stumble, pick yourself up, dust off the doubt, and move forward with newfound wisdom. Cultivating belief in yourself is a journey of many steps, and every journey, no matter how long, begins with a single step. Remember, every journey of self-belief begins with a single step. Now it's your turn. The power lies within you, in your belief, in your dreams, no matter how colossal or minute they may seem. It's about embracing the audacity to believe in yourself, to shatter the glass ceiling, to cross the horizon. It's about realizing that the only person capable of stopping you is, well, you. So invest in your belief, nurture it, grow it, and watch as the world molds itself around your dreams. Because she believed she could, she did, and so can you.